Hey guys, so this video I want to explain to you or teach you how to play the Twins in Conduit team. This is not the same video as I did previously on how to play Conduit, so that is general. This is specific to the Twins. So this is the complete team. The Twin is the DPS and we have Coppelia, the support. Rhiannon is also a support and we have Everecho, who is the sustain for this team. If you are asking for a replacement, unfortunately there's no replacement because the Conduit team play rather differently from all the previous archetype. They are entirely of a different mechanics. Even the unfinished tune and first melody tuning doesn't work. They have their own, which we will get in 3.7. So first of all, when we play the twin, there are two afflatus, mineral and star. Which one should we focus on? If you bring Coppelia, you will have a lot of mineral energy, so it's quite hard to stack up star energy. And we know that the more they attack, the higher their damage becomes. So in that case, you want to select as much of the same energy so they can do their attacks so many times, and the last few attacks will deal so much more damage. So in that case, I would suggest you to play set A, which is mineral, and if you have any star energy, you use it when they have their ultimate. So feed the star energy to their ultimate. Since their attack also do significant damage, so which should it focus on, ultimate or the attacks, the polymeric ray? So here I would say if you are P0, definitely focus on ultimate. In fact, if you have P5, you should focus on ultimate as well, but you don't have to give the ultimate so much energy. 12 is enough. Okay, so let's say if you have a lot of energy in the spell dock, you select up to 12. Any extra, you leave it for Polymeric Ray, which means for the next round. In terms of rotation, at P0, they have a 3-round rotation, but at P2 and above, their rotation is 2 rounds. So here, which means every 3 rounds you use ultimate, P2 and above, every 2 rounds you use ultimate. So here, I want to specify a bit on the harmonization. They need 100 harmonization to use their ultimate. After you use their ultimate, it will minus off all 100 harmonization, then you have to regain it. So set A, the buff, give 8 harmonization. Polymeric Ray also give 8 harmonization. So if you can trigger like 4 or 5 harmonization plus the buff, you can get up to 40 or even 48 harmonization in 1 round. Consuming energy also gives them harmonization. So if you are really able to trigger like 5, means you have 15, then you will get 50 plus energy in 1 round. This means that even at P0, you will get their ultimate in round 2. Okay, they start with 70 harmonization, then in round 2, you will get their ultimate, but don't use it because you haven't activated Everecho's ultimate. And if you're using Rhiannon, it's the same thing, you haven't inflict debuff on the enemy and you haven't buffed your party. So don't use the ultimate yet because it will not hit as hard compared to after they are fully buffed up. As for Coppelia, her rotation, she's mainly there to grant buff, okay? But her ultimate also allowed the twin to trigger Polymeric Ray with 1 lesser energy. The thing here is that there is 3 stack of that buff. So overall, they will reduce the energy requirement by 3. But if Coppelia is also attacking, okay, after out, they will switch to attack. So it doesn't switch to buff. So which means Coppelia will compete with the twins for mineral energy. But at this point, they only need 1 energy to trigger their attack. So 3 attacks means they will end up consuming 3 energy. So 3 energy is reduced from the twin. End up, Coppelia is also using 3 energy. So it seems like there is no difference, okay? But at least there is additional. I mean, if you don't use her ultimate, then the twin will then use extra 3 energy, but Coppelia will not do any attack. However, now if you use the ultimate and both of them are attacking, so even though Coppelia is competing the energy with the twins, but at least she is also doing damage and her damage is not that low. So it's pretty decent. But you might also say that why not use Coppelia's ultimate when the twin is using their ultimate? In that case, the twin will consume all the energy, so Coppelia doesn't attack. And the twin has the buff, so in the next round, they will do even more attack at a reduced energy requirement. It's true, but the problem, when the team is all at P0, you will not be able to get Coppelia's ultimate back in 3 rounds. So she needs to do the 3 attacks because each of her attack is 10 harmonization. So after ultimate, she does 3 attack, there's 30. So it's pretty a lot. Because overall, every round she gained 15 harmonization. Okay, and then if she use buff, she get another 15, so that is just 30. But if she do 3 attacks, that is 15 plus 30 equals to 45. So definitely she gets more energy. So if you want to keep her rotation every 3 rounds, you need her to attack. So to optimize the round when she uses ultimate, here I would recommend this. It's not really my recommendation. I actually got this from the CN site, so thank you very much for the person who suggested this. Use only 8 mineral energy, okay, or chaotic energy. You can mix them. So the reason is because 8 energy, now the twin will generate 4 more. So you have a total of 12 energy. The twin minus 2 energy, now you have 10. Coppelia minus 1 because she's attacking. Now you have 9. Twin minus 2 more, 7. Coppelia minus 1 more, 6. Twin minus 2 more, 4. Coppelia 1 more. And finally 3 more energy for the twin. So now you have 0. If you select more than 8 energy, then the problem is that after the twin attack, so let's say you have 14, right? So after the twin attack, the last one, you still have 2 more energy. Coppelia will attack and consume that energy. So you can't say like, okay, I want to add 3 more so the twin can do 1 more attack. No, because Coppelia will disrupt that rotation. If you really want the twin to attack 1 more time after the last attack, then you need 5 energy. So you need a total of 13 energy. Only then the twin will attack again, which for P0 is impossible for you to do so. For P5 you can, but it's still a waste. I wouldn't suggest it. Keep those energy for the next round. Okay, so I will show you later in the rotation why do you want to keep it for the next round. You can really do a lot more polymeric ray attack and deal even more damage. For Everecho, she starts with 30 harmonization, and then at the start of the round, 15. Her skill 1, Conduit 1, plus 5, healing plus 10. So if you use a special energy card, which is the one that will allow her to heal, at that round you will get 10. And then after the healing, she will do an attack. So that's 5. So that's 15. So that round you at least will get 30. If you don't use her special energy card, then she will basically just do an attack. And that is free. No energy is required. So she's guaranteed to do the attack, which means plus 5 harmonization is guaranteed at the start of the round 15. So she will at least get 20 per round. Then she have another mechanic where if every 4 energy is consumed, she will renew her skill and attack again, so she will gain 5 more harmonization. The thing is that her skill has to be spent for her to renew it. So if it's not spent yet, you can get so many energy, but it will not refresh it and allow her to attack again. So here I suggest to put her conduit to the front. Okay, before anyone else do attack, let her do it first. And unfortunately, the energy stacks is only maximum 4. So if like the twin does consume 3 energy and then another attack 3 energy, that's 6, it will be counted as 4, so 2 energy will be wasted. So here, I just want to remind you all again, if you really want to get enough harmonization for Everecho to maintain her rotation, do use her healing because that will give her more harmonization. Okay, unless the twin does so many attacks that triggers Everecho do many attacks, so she can get a lot of harmonization. Another advantage of hers is that she allows harmonization to overflow by 50%. So now character can store up to 150. This is useful because, for example, like I say, the twin, you want to use their ultimate at round 3, but they will be overflowing with harmonization. So with Everecho, you can do that. If you don't have Everecho in the party, then you got to use their ultimate in round 2, or else it will be wasted harmonization. And then Rhiannon. Rhiannon is simple. All you need to do is round 1 buff, she get 1 more Moxie, round 2 she'll get ultimate, use the ultimate. Here I don't want to use another of her incantation, because if you want to use that special condition to freeze the round in round 3, you need to use ult and then one of her incantation. The problem with this Conduit team is that you cannot reset the incantation. You only can swap energy away. So if you use up one of their incantation, let's say the attack one, which is the debuff one, then in the next round, you may not have it. So you can't inflict the debuff on the enemy. So I rather keep it for round 3 and fully buff and debuff. Okay, fully buff up our party and debuff the enemy. Then after that, every round is all free AP. Okay, aura skill. So you use it all up. If you want to save up one, you can, but I prefer to use it all up so I have more, the probability to get the energy card, the one that I want, as in the double energy card, is higher. So I rather just use it all. Okay, for the rotation, here it is. It's a bit confusing. I have the whole demonstration at the end of the video, so if you don't want to look through this, you can always go to the end. But here, this is a good reference, okay, for you to follow. That's why I put it all out like this. Even I'm following my own recommendation here when I'm playing the demonstration when I recorded it. Anyway, here, round 1. You use Rhiannon's S2, which is a buff, and you want to use the energy, so you have a total of 5, okay? Because 4 will be from the twins, so total of 9. Okay, if you use another 2 more, like you have 7 energy, that 2 energy is going to be wasted, so don't do that. Okay, so 1 double, 2 single, and 1 Everecho special. You want to use that Everecho special energy because you want that extra harmonization for her to get her ultimate in round 3, or else she will not. So you do need to use one of her energy, the special one, the healing one, okay? So here you can see the yellow number refers to harmonization. So round 1, Everecho will heal and do 2 attacks. So in that case, she will get 20 harmonization plus at the start of round 15. So now she have a total of 65 harmonization. For Coppelia, just buff, so you get 60. For the twin, set A, buff to get 4 more energy, and then she will do 4 attacks. And that will be 36 plus 9. 9 is because of consuming energy. 1 energy, 1 harmonization. So add it all up, she will have 111, which is why I say she will get her ultimate in round 2. But don't use it. And in round 2, you want to use a total of 7. Okay, if you manage to break the enemy in the previous round. Some enemy doesn't have that afflatus bar, so you can't like break them even if you want to. So in that case, you need to use up at least 8 energies. So let's assume here you did manage to break the enemy once. So 1 energy, 1 mineral energy. Then now you get 7 more, there's 8, plus 4 more from the twins buff. So you got 12, so they will do 4 attacks. With that, you will have 150 harmonization for the twin. Coppelia continue with her buff, you will have 90. And then Everecho's, yeah, she will do several attacks, so she have 95. At the start of round 3, you will get 15 more harmonization for Everecho and Coppelia, and now they have over 100, which means you can use their ultimate. But for this round, don't use Coppelia's ultimate. Okay, you want to wait for the next round. And this round, you still go on with Coppelia's buff. This will overflow it to 120 harmonization, but that is fine. With Everecho, you can go all the way to 150. So don't worry about that. Here, you want to use 12 energy as well, so that the twins ultimate will do more damage. And what you want to do is that you use tuning, the new tuning for Conduit, generate 2 chaotic energy. I call it as rainbow energy as well. So there's 2. And then if you broke, you break an enemy in the round before, then you have 1 more. Okay, if you don't, then you don't have it. If you have that 1 more energy, then this is perfect because now you can use another of Everecho's special energy because it gives 1 more rainbow. So with that, from the tuning, from breaking enemy in the previous round, plus Everecho special energy, so you have 4 energy, then you just need to use another 8 more, okay, from selecting all the other energy card. So 8 more. With that, you have 12. Then the twin will do the ultimate, but here they will also consume 12. So previously you have 158 harmonization minus 100 plus 12. Now you have 62. Okay, in round 4, this is when you use Coppelia's ultimate, and I have already explained when you use Coppelia and ultimate, just use 8 energy. So you use 8 energy, Coppelia will do 3 attacks, the twin will do 4 attacks, and then Everecho will also do multiple attacks, allowing all of them to gain more harmonization. Now in round 5, the twin have their ultimate, but because we want to keep the rotation 3 rounds, don't use their ultimate yet. Keep it for the next round, okay, in round 6. So in round 5, this is when you want to concentrate and try to use up as much mineral energy as you can, so you can trigger as many polymeric ray attack as possible. So here, you have to look back at the tuning. Do you have enough? Okay, what I mean by enough is that after you use it to generate the chaotic or the rainbow energy, you have enough to get back and you can generate again in round 6 because you want to use the ultimate and you want to make sure you have 12. So you really need to rely on the tuning. Okay, so in round 5, if you have like over 90, maybe 94, 95 Virgin Moxie, so yeah, you want to generate the energy using the tuning. Let's say if you cannot. If you cannot, then Everecho's energy, use that. Okay, then you use another 7 or 8 more energy. Again, 7 or 8 because I'm considering if you are able to break or not the one enemy in round 4. If you can break, that is the best. Okay, then you need 7 or else you need 8. And 8 here includes Everecho special energy. Okay, so with that you do 4 attacks, which is the same as round 2. Okay, you do 4 attacks, then after that you just repeat. If you have enough tuning, you can generate 2 more, right? So overall here, try to get up to 10 or 11. So if you have broken an enemy in the previous round, so you need 10. So with that, you actually have a total of 11. The twin will buff, and then you get 4 more, so that's 15. They will do 5 attacks. And I tell you, the 5th attacks is really, yeah, it hits really hard. And the best here, if you can slip in one of the twin's special energy, because the twin special energy increases conduit might by 30%, so it will overall increases all polymeric rays attack. So do that. And once after this, basically just repeat round 3 to 5. So this is some of the priority because you have so many energy card there. Which one should you use every round? So in the non-ultimate round, okay, especially when you can do up to 5 attack like you generated the tuning, because you have 5 AP, right? Then the tuning will give you 2. So you break the enemy, so there's 1 more. So now you have 3. Then you have 5 more AP. From the 5 AP, you just need 8 energy. So 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 1, 9, which is already over. So you can do like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 with the tuning, 9, 10, and you attack the enemy in the previous round, breaking the afflatus, 11, plus 4 from the twins buff. Okay? If not, if you didn't break the enemy, then it will be 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 1. Actually, during the round when Coppelia out is also a good round to do that because you just need 8 energy, 5 AP again. 2, 4, 6, 1, 1, 8. So 3 double energy, 2 single energy. So don't worry too much about Everecho's special energy card. You can use it, just make sure you count your energy correctly. Okay, for the tuning, always swap away single star energy. That's the one that you don't want. Then after that, it will be the special star energy because if you're not attacking with the star attack, you don't need that special energy card, so swap it away. Then single mineral energy, and then Everecho special energy, and finally the double star energy. What you want to keep is double mineral energy. Remember to use tuning to grant 2 chaotic or rainbow energy when the twin have their ultimate and will be casting it. Or else it's basically impossible for you to hit 12 energy if you are playing P0. And when the twins out is ready, as I mentioned before, prioritize and use star energy. Okay, keep those mineral energy for polymeric ray. Okay, as for P2, the rotation is different. And here I'm talking about like you have P4. Because P4, you're going to get so much more energy from the buff, which is 6 mineral energy. So you will just be attacking so much more. So you don't even have to worry about Everecho's rotation because you attack so much more. She's just going to do even more attack and she's going to get 5 harmonization each time. So there's no problem sustaining her rotation. The problem here actually is Coppelia. Because the twin can ult every 2 rounds, it's quite hard to coincide Coppelia's ultimate after the twins ult because at one point, both of them will be available. So here instead, I suggest don't even let Coppelia attack. So use Coppelia's ultimate when the twin use their ultimate. So when Coppelia use ultimate, the twin will consume all the energy, Coppelia will not attack. But like I said before, the twin now have all the buffs. So in the next round, yeah, you give them 15 energy, 2, 4, 6. That will be the attack for Polymeric Ray because of Coppelia's buff. And then after that, the remaining 9 energy is all for the twin as well. They will do another 3 more attacks, so they can do even up to 6 attacks. And if you are P5, you can even do up to 7 attacks. And I tell you, the damage will be insane. Nevertheless, Coppelia will not be able to ult every 2 rounds, so it's not like every 2 rounds you can do that. But they will definitely, Coppelia will definitely get their ultimate in 4 rounds. So you know that in the rotation, every 4 rounds after the ult, you can do a really big combo with Polymeric Ray. So for P2, the priority, same for the swapping of single star energy, that is the same as the P01. Prioritize to use star energy when you're using ult, also the same. Keep tuning during non-ult. Because here, you definitely will get enough 12 energy. With all the triple energy and the special energy also provide too, I'm pretty confident you can get up to 12 without relying on the tuning. So keep Vertin Moxie, use it when you are not using your ultimate. And use it especially after Coppelia have used her ultimate in the previous round. So here is some explanation. At P2, okay, you use this non-ult round. So after you have ult, you use triple energy, okay, 1 double, 1 from tuning, 1 special mineral. So overall, that is 9 plus 2, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 energy. And then 4 more from your buff, you have 18 energy. So assuming here you have Coppelia's buff as well, you will be doing 3 attacks that cost only 2 energy each. So now you have 12 more energy, then you're going to do 4 more attacks. So you're going to do 7 attacks. 7 attack is equal to 29,808% damage. That is crazy. But let's say you just can't keep enough of the triple energy, then don't worry, just reduce it to 6 attacks instead. Like, all you need to do is get up to 11 energy, then plus 4 more, you get 15. So you will do 6 attacks. That's still 22,000. That's crazy. If you have P5, even better because now you get 6 energy from the buff. So triple energy, 1 double, 1 tuning, 1 special energy. Now you have a total of 15 plus 6, that's 21 energy. Minus 6 because of Coppelia's buff to trigger 3 attacks. Now you have 15 more. You can do up to 8 attacks. And that is 37,584% mental damage. Unfortunately, I cannot demonstrate this. I do not have a P5 in the Chinese account, and I don't have Coppelia and Everecho's in the global version. So that you gotta wait like maybe 50 or 60 days before I can actually do that. And lastly, every time the twins get their ultimate, they will be allowed, they can choose one of the energy cards. Or if you don't use the ultimate, they can even select the energy card every 2 rounds. So which one should you select? Definitely select the one with the most energy, right? The double or the triple mineral energy. But again, if you are not using it during the ult round, like you are using it during the non-ult round, then check the energy. If you have like in a factor of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, like you already have enough, Then choose the special energy, because the special energy give Conduit might 30%, so it will overall increase all the damage of Polymeric Ray. Okay, with the explanation out of the way, this is a demonstration. Here, always put the twin behind Coppelia, because Coppelia's ultimate buff only is provided to the character behind Coppelia, okay? Alright, so round 1, what we want to do? We want to swap the energy first. Remember, always swap the energy, it's free. Okay, don't forget to swap. And shift, okay, shift Everecho's Conduit to the front. Change Coppelia's to buff, use Rhiannon's buff, and then now we want to have at least 5 energy. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also have used Everecho's healing, so I'm pretty sure she will get her ultimate in round 3. Okay? Heal, buff. Buff for another 9 more energy, 4 more energy, so I have 9. So 1 attack. 2 attack, and I break the enemy, so I'm gonna get 1 mineral energy in the next round. And now the 3rd attack. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna use Rhiannon's buff. And I'm not gonna use their ultimate, so I'm gonna switch their ultimate. Okay, here I just swap an energy. Then I'm gonna use Rhiannon's ultimate. Actually, I can use one of Rhiannon's attack here, so she can use her round freezing mechanic in the next round. But just to show you that I mentioned don't use it, because one of it can be a buff, the other can be a debuff. You want to keep both of it for the next round. So I'm just gonna show you here that I'm not using it. Okay, so Rhiannon out, and then I have used up to 7 energy because I break the enemy in the previous round. So total of 8 plus 4 from the twins buff, and that is 12. Okay, here you see, plus 4. Now I have 12. I'm gonna do 4 attacks. 1. Okay, now you see Everecho attacks, right? So 2. Everecho's attack again. Now the twin attack. And then Everecho again. And the twin gonna attack 1 more time. Okay, so not enough energy to refresh Everecho, so she doesn't do the attack. Okay, now all ultimate is up. Everecho's is the one that we want. Then also Rhiannon is unfortunate that I didn't get the buff. It's just a bunch of debuff. I would really hope that I got the buff, but doesn't matter. Okay, Coppelia switch back to buff because I want to use the ultimate in the next round, not this round. Okay, so I'm going to use up all the debuff, leave 1 behind. And 12 energy. Okay, no choice. I have to use the energy for Coppelia. I actually wanted to save that for the next round, but I need 12 energy, so I have to use it. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everecho out. Buff, and then out again. Boom. Look at the damage. Okay, if Rhiannon's buff is there, the damage is going to be 9 million on the ads. Okay, there's a cap on the boss, so we can't see it, but the ad received like 7 million just now. If Rhiannon buff is up, it's 9. Okay, so now round 4, Coppelia's ultimate. I want to use it. Okay, first let me swap energy. The moment I don't even have enough mineral energy, I need 8, right? So not more, not less, but I only have like 2, 4, and then 2 rainbow, that's 6. So I can swap 1 away. Okay, a double energy mineral, that's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I actually have enough. So 3, okay, so 1 rainbow, which is 2. then 2 more mineral, 4, 2 more minerals, 6, and then 1 healing, and 1 more is a conduit. The one that gave 30% conduit, so that is 8. Alright, same thing, the buff going to give me 12. So here, pay attention to Everecho as well. How many attack does Everecho does? Alright, so now, first Everecho is going to heal. Then Coppelia is going to use her ultimate and grant both herself and the twin with the buff that minus energy consumption. Okay, now with the buff, I have like, okay, a lot of energy, 12. So that's minus 2. Then Everecho use attack. Now it's broken. But when Coppelia use attack, it's renewed. So you can see that. Then now it's gonna attack again. It's gonna break. Coppelia use attack. It will renew again. Okay, so now the twin attack. Everecho gonna attack. And then Coppelia is gonna attack one more time. And Everecho's buff, the attack gonna renew again. Yeah, and finally the twin attack the last time. Oh, the twin doesn't attack anymore. Alright. Okay, yeah, so basically that is during Coppelia's ultimate. So now this is a round after Coppelia's ultimate. Here I want to be able to use as much energy as possible. Here the Coppelia is P2, that's why I'm getting her ultimate early. Usually it won't be that way. Okay, now I switch it to buff. I switch everything to buff. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1 more energy because I broke the enemy previous round, 7. So now 2 more, 8, 9. 10, 11. And finally 12. Okay, I exceed by 1. So if you have 1 star or 1 single energy card, so instead of using 3 mineral here, you can actually use 2 double and 1 single. And you will have 11. But now I have 12. But doesn't matter. 1 energy wasted, but that's okay. Okay, now I buff 4 more, so I have a total of 16 energy. 1 attack. 2 attacks. Oh, sorry, that's Everecho's. Okay, 2 Polymeric Ray. Look at the damage, right? 500,000. Polymeric Ray again. This time it's 680,000. So that's already over 1 million. Again, one more time, 800,000. That's like 2 million already. And then one more time. Yeah, so 2, 3 million. So that is as much as the ultimate. But again, that's because the boss has a cap on the out damage, or else I will be able to do more. Yeah. Okay, so now back to the next round. This is where you repeat back round 3, 4, 5. Round 3 is the round that you out. So same thing, you want to get up to 12 energy. Okay, so this demonstration, I will stop here. And yeah, so that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. The video will continue on for another minute, so if you want to watch it, you can. But basically, this is all the rotation that I have to share to you. And I hope that, you know, when you have Coppelia and later Everechos, you will be able to use the twin effectively. By that time, I probably can show you the P5 rotation, as in the demonstration of the P5 rotation. So yeah, thank you very much and have a good day.
A voice echoed, a past return. Stretch your arms. Let the swan feathers sweep the stage. Never alone again.